Welcome to Business Focus, a production of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, LJ Wilson, and today we have the lovely Charlene Willis, Principal Vice President of Global Corporate Affairs at Bechtel Corporation. We're going to talk about how Bechtel's outreach initiatives and its dedication to the Reston community. Thank you for coming to Business Focus, Charlene.
Oh, sure, LJ. Thank you for having me.
So, Charlene, tell me about your role at Bechtel.
Okay, so as the head of global corporate affairs for Bechtel, my remit is really to manage and oversee a team of people responsible for all internal and external communications, external affairs, issues management, CSR, sustainability, and the Bechtel Foundation.
Wow.
Yeah, it keeps me busy.
So with that in mind, I want to talk about your commitment to serving the community here,
Okay.
locally and internationally. Most recently, Bechtel announced it's working with Petrofac, I'm pronouncing that right, a leading international provider of oil field services, and you're working with them to host a Junior Achievement Innovation Day camp
Right.
in Dubai. And in November, Bechtel volunteers dominated the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce Ethics Day event. Talk to me about Bechtel's dedication to our youth.
Well, I do want to say this was our first year involved in Ethics Day, and we had a great time. I mean, Ethics Day is just tailor-made for us because we're a company that's founded on ethics, and if you come into our company, you can really see that ethics are the foundation of what we do. So when we came back to Reston, and of course we've known about Ethics Day for some time, we really wanted to partner and felt that we had a lot to bring to the day, and our young professionals just went crazy about it and just really had a great time. It was so mutually beneficial.
They were amazing, and they did an outstanding job. So I credit Bechtel for that. And with that in mind, corporate social responsibility, which is basically what we're talking about, is a big topic these days. Can you tell me how Bechtel implements CSR into their corporate culture? We kind of talked about it, but
Sure. So for us, CSR, which, excuse me, within our company, we refer to it as stewardship. And stewardship for us it's not really something that we think about because it's just something that's a part of who we are. Being good stewards of the communities where we work and where we live is just part of our value system as a company. So when we set out to revamp our program, which was about almost 6 years ago, we decided that we wanted to focus in 3 particular areas. One is education, and that's where Junior Achievement and NJAWS come into play, as well as some other organizations like First Robotics. We're a very big sponsor of First Robotics as well, globally. And then also improving the quality of life through engineering and construction. Of course, we're a very large infrastructure company, so that makes a lot of sense for us, and we partner with Engineers Without Borders and do some beautiful work around the world in that capacity, which it is really just amazing to see our folks come together and what we do in communities, bringing energy to communities, bringing water to communities, with these small projects. And then our third area of focus is on employee volunteerism. So we believe pretty strongly that as a company, we don't want to give monetarily to any type of effort that employees wouldn't give their time to, their discretionary time to. So that match is really important to us, and that's one of the reasons why you see so much activity within Bechtel in the Reston community since we moved here. So it really is just a part of who we are. As you know, we build very large projects, mega projects in infrastructure and energy. So what we do as a business matters to the world. So we want to make sure that what we do as people matters to the world as well.
Well said. And I actually had the opportunity to work with some of the Bechtel employees in our community engagement committee.
Yes, of course.
They're amazing, and it speaks volumes because the corporate culture speaks volumes about its dedication to corporate social responsibility. So With that in mind, how is Bechtel preparing their millennial workforce to be successful leaders in their community?
That's actually pretty easy for us with the type of people that we attract and the type of people that we hire. So what we find is that we really just have to give people the opportunity, make them aware of the opportunities in the community, encourage our colleagues to go out and learn about the community, learn about the people, and learn about the need. And the rest of it, quite frankly, LJ, takes care of itself. I mean, we find that our folks are very motivated to get involved. There are, fortunately, in Reston and in Fairfax County and also in neighboring Loudoun County, there are lots of programs that help people become community leaders. I'm a graduate of Leadership Fairfax of LFI,
wow.
class of 1998, the
Only
best
good
class
things.
ever.
Oh my gosh.
So we hope to be able to put some of our young folks through programs like that. But what we find is when people come in the door, they're motivated. They're already asking us, what does Bechtel do in the community? How does Bechtel make a difference? So they come in with that expectation, and they're just looking for the opportunity. And so we do our best to try to provide that.
Wow. Charlene, Bechtel is a pillar in the Reston community.
Thank
and
you.
Can you tell me why this has been ingrained in the fabric of the Bechtel culture?
Well, let me tell you just a little bit about our history. You know, we have been around for 117 years.
Wow.
We are a privately held company, and we are a family-led company. So just recently we announced in 2014, Brendan Bechtel came in as our president and chief operating officer, and so he is the 5th generation Bechtel to lead our company. So I think when you look at it in the context of being a family-led company, we have very active senior management. Being active in the community, having that be a part of our value system is very natural for us. It's just, you know, I don't know how else to put it, to say it just really is just a part of the foundation of who we are. And I think with that continuity and that consistency that we have with the family, that has survived, you know, 117 years, and I'm confident that it's going to survive, you know, hundreds more.
Well, with people like you leading the way, I'm pretty sure that it will. So, Charlene, without further ado, thank you for joining me today.
Oh, thank you.
And being such a supporter of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. Again, this is Charlene Willis, Principal Vice President of Global Corporate Affairs at Bechtel Corporation, and I'm your host, LJ Wilson, and thank you for joining us on Business Focus.